Hi everyone, my name's Dean Murphy. I'm a cordless product manager here at Hilti, and welcome to this latest edition of Hilti Live, where we will show you today probably the most demanded and anticipated tool that we've launched for a long time, the cordless multi-tool. Yes, it's finally here. So in this episode today, we're going to have a look at the tool in action. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the features of the tool, and I think we're all very excited to see and hear what you think of it. So pop your questions, comments in the chat. We've got someone standing by to take them, and if you're watching this after we've gone live, please do the same as well. We'll answer them just as soon as we can. So let's get started and see what all the fuss is about. So this is a cordless multi-tool, and the first thing you might notice is that it's on these strange, crazy looking new batteries that we've got. This is our Neuron platform, brand new battery technology, which all our new and current cordless tools are now on. And if you don't know what Neuron is, where have you been? But please have a look online, message us, reach out, and we'll be happy to share some of the excitement we have around what Neuron was and how big and exciting that was for us here at Hilti. So it's on Neuron, 22-volt batteries. You can use any of the Neuron batteries for any of our cordless tools that are developed for Neuron. Obviously, you wouldn't use some of the bigger batteries, doesn't make sense. It's way too big. That's for some of the more heavier duty tools. So for the purposes of today, we're going to use the 55 battery. So we have 55, 85, 170, and 255 batteries. That's the watt hours in case you're interested. So we're going to use the smallest one. You don't really need anything more powerful than that. Now, before we have a look at the tool in action, maybe some cool features if you're not familiar with a multi-tool or some of the things that usually go into them when we develop a cordless tool. So first of all, as most multi-tools, we've got a speed dial at the bottom so you can control the speed. It's an off and on switch, quite a simple operation, and you might notice that it's quite well balanced ergonomically, looks is quite nice to hold and use. We've put a lot of time and effort into the development of making this tool really comfortable for you to use. Has low vibration values. I know most of you watching this will have used a multi-tool before or have seen the multi-tool in action, and you'll know that these tools do vibrate. So we've put a lot of thought into getting that vibration value down as low as we can. And then when you factor in some of the other things that we're able to do with the balance, with the weight, with the ergonomics, we're confident that this is going to be a very nice multi-tool for you to use. So low vibration, nice balance, nice ergonomics. Just a word on some of the other features. This is a Starlock Max compatible multi-tool, meaning that the inserts that you use are Starlock inserts, okay? So that's important to know. Starlock, Starlock Plus, and Starlock Max inserts are all compatible with this tool. Starlock, in case you're not aware, is basically the connection method certain type of inserts use. The reason we've chosen to do that with this tool is so that we can transfer more of the energy from the multi-tool into the insert and ultimately into the application, meaning you'll get more performance from the tool if you use the right insert with it. A question we always get when we do these kind of things, it is a brushless tool, so you should get good lifetime, good robustness from the motor. This tool should be lasting you quite a long time. And maybe just a word on this mechanism that you can see at the top here. You don't need a key or a fancy tool to change the blades on the multi-tool, okay? So it's a quick release. It's a quick release tool. You just undo the top and the blade comes off, and then when you put it back on, you just pop it back on. So it's a brushless, robust, high-performing multi-tool with good balance and good weight. So what more is there to say, right? Apart from let's use the tool. Let's cut some very typical applications and see how we think that it performs. So the number one application I would say with a multi-tool is something like cutting plasterboard. So any Sparkies that are watching this, anyone that works with plasterboard in any major way, number one thing, cutting out holes for maybe, I don't know, plug sockets, right? Or you could say windows, openings of some kind. So safety first, we're going to pop a dust mask on. And let's have a look at it in action. So we've got a universal blade on the tool. A lot of customers will just use a universal blade if I'm doing a little bit of cutting with plasterboard or a little bit of wood cutting. So we're going to switch the tool on just at the top like that. We're on fastest speed here. And we're just going to cut some holes. Now, I know the first thing you're going to say is it's not the straightest cuts or the smoothest cut in the world, so apologies for that. I can see a million comments will probably come in about that. But that's a nice example of what's really a very, very common application for the multi-tool, right? Just cutting out plasterboard. Very simple, very effective. So in the interest of the multi-tool and all the exciting things that it can do, it wouldn't be a multi-tool without it being able to cut some wood. So let's cut some wood. So again, we're going to use the same blade. You're going to have the speed on high. Last but not least, maybe I want to cut some plastic pipe. Won't be a super common one, the plastic pipe cutting, but shows maybe the versatility of the tool. What you can also do with the multi-tool, you can do grout removal, you can cut tiles. Hilti will do, you can do sanding, wood sanding as well. So we'll do a range of inserts for the tool, all Starlock compatible, covering, you know, the vast majority of the applications that you could ever think of doing with a multi-tool. So hopefully you've seen a little bit about what the tool can do. As mentioned at the beginning, can be used on with all our Neuron batteries, but I would avoid the bigger ones because the weightiness of them will just make the multi-tool a little bit more uncomfortable to use. So stick with the lighter batteries. And again, maybe just show you the quick release blade exchange. So we've just used the universal blade for all these things, and we're literally just going to push that up and take the blade off. And then for the purposes of this, I'll show you the sanding pad. So we're just going to put that on and click that down, and then that's the tool there. So multi-tool, been asked for a long time, and the reason why we've waited a little while to bring this to you is because we want to bring you the very best tool that we have available for us, and we're confident that we have that with this tool. We're really, really excited to see what you guys think about this, what the feedback is. And you know where to find us as normal. If you have any questions, contact us on social media, talk to your Hilti account manager. If you're interested in a demonstration of the tool, please let us know, get in touch. We'll happily come out and see you and show you what all the fuss is about. And that just really leaves me to say thank you very much for this short episode of Hilti Live. We hope it's been useful. We hope we've answered some of your questions and you've had a good sneak peek at the multi-tool and how excited we are to bring this to you. So we'll see you on a future episode of Hilti Live, and thanks for watching.